me hoi me noi.
I'm recording.
I'm also a recorder. I can play hot cross buds. Anyways, guys, what a crazy segue into today's topic. Ladies.
Ladies, what are they?
Where do they come from? What are they doing down there? You know, like, what's up with that?
Got the Bab Baps and the Hooch Watsons.
The spinach?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're called, like, chimichangas.
Anyways, when I was 5 years old, I had a whole bit planned out, and it was all like incredibly dark-rooted comedy there, and I don't think I could say those things on YouTube.
We're not there yet. So anyway, welcome back to another video. As you know, in the paranormal community, we have to go back and watch our shit.
We have to go look at the things that we already looked at, but this time with some fresh with a brand new perspective, and explain things but how we were feeling, things that we noticed, things that we talked about after the fact, days later, because we talked about this shit days later.
And that was pretty cool.
Anyways, Kevin, can you tell them about the giveaway, please?
Yeah, guys. So anyway, we're doing this killer thing called a giveaway. Who doesn't like free shit? I like free shit. Alan likes free shit.
I like free shit.
Make sure you like, subscribe. In the comments below, let us know what your favorite video that we've made is, and we'll also have links to our discords and everything. That way everybody can keep up to date on all the Woke Reaper news. But we want to make sure that everybody has an equal chance to win. So you know, get to doing the things.
If you have a dong, I want to see it.
I feel like this is gonna get cut immediately.
Yeah, the giveaway is going until the end of August, so you guys have until then to enter in, and then we're gonna message the winner, and we're gonna send you some free shit.
Okay, so I'm on my way to Alan's so that we can do this spooky video. Something that I've yet to share with Alan. We were actually talking about it last night, maybe the night before, where we both kind of been having reoccurring nightmares. Alan has actually always had activity in his house. Doesn't matter where he moves, there's always some form of activity. And he's been trying to make contact with it, but we've both been having really
It's so true though. Even after everything happened in this video, like it's gotten progressively worse actually.
Yeah, it sucks to be at Alan's house.
Like it truly is. Like you could just be a guest in my house and you could feel it. It's wrong in here.
It doesn't help that I literally talk shit to it every time I'm over too. Like I really try to poke the bear.
I don't think we ever like talked about it like in the video, but like do you believe in ghosts at all before this whole thing?
No.
So why do you try to poke the bear then?
Because I don't believe.
But you've seen shit happen at this point, right? Like you experienced a direct conversation.
I didn't know what was being said. I have no idea what was being said. I was just speaking for the radio voices.
creepy reoccurring dreams. Mine has been probably over the last 4 nights. And then come to find out, which I've yet to tell my wife about it, but my wife said for the last 3 nights I've completely stopped breathing in my sleep. And I've jumped out of bed, choking and gasping for air. It's never happened before.
It does when he stays at my house, but that's usually because I'm like a few inches deep in his throat. But
it's true. He holds everything open. It's crazy. But now, since we've done the video, there has been some cool shit that we've picked up on, and so it has intrigued me more. You asked, did I before the video? Did I ever believe? So yes. I wanted to continue and finish up that.
Sorry.
Before you so really said F you. But some interesting shit happened during this video in particular that obviously we found out while Alan was editing and shit and kind of talking about it back and forth. That makes it to where we want to do more of this content. We just really need your guys' help for that. Shit ain't cheap, and we spent a lot of money.
Who would have thought that ghost hunting equipment was as expensive as it is? And we did a free location as well. We'll just keep that in mind. We didn't pay to go to the cemetery. We did my house, and it was still like, I don't know, like close to 500 for everything that we did.
Which, all things considered, you know, most people are like, oh, 500 bucks. Well, it's a lot for us. All right?
For 170, now 170 subscribers, by the way. Thank you for that. We got a huge boost.
Yeah, dude.
For a 170 subscriber YouTube channel, it's a lot of money for us. So,
before anybody says anything, it's not sleep apnea.
Oh my god! Everybody in the comments for the trailer building up to this was, oh, your friend has sleep apnea. He's a fat and he's gonna die.
Then it's some lady and she's like, my husband actually started in it was sleep apnea, and it's had sleep apnea for years. And I'm like, bitch, this shit like literally just happened this week. All right, let's go to the essence method.
The EMF meter is going crazy still, actually.
The ABAF has gone crazy, actually. It's going to a solid 3.
I told the ghost that it had a wrinkly. I don't think I was happy about it. If we scripted this, we're
I feel like I have to add that in there just for authenticity's sake, but yeah, no, everything.
That's so true, but it's such nonsense whenever we speak on a normal basis. It's like, to think that we have the time to sit down and try and write this shit out it would be mind blowing.
If you can't tell by the amount of times that we swear and make dick jokes, we are 99% improv.
True.
But yeah, going into the Estes method for this, I had to cut out so little of this video. There was such little like of me cutting footage together because everything was like so direct and responsive in the video. I kept a good percentage of this. Like I would say maybe I cut 5% out of this entire interaction.
You sped up some portions, I think, but it was literally just because it wasn't worth cutting those sections because they segued into each other enough that you could see like it was better to fast forward so it didn't look like we were just cutting to like rehearse or some stupid shit.
And that's exactly why I did that as well, just like show you guys like we are waiting for responses. It's not just like, oh, I asked how big his dog is. He said 7 inches.
Yeah, sounds like me, dude. Totally.
That's the one thing I got was cut out.
Daniel.
Do you know Daniel? Is a person trying to communicate with us named Daniel?
No.
That shit right there, like how immediate that shit was.
If you can't tell by Alan's genuine reaction of, oh shit, like that's...
I wasn't expecting it to pop off the way that it fucking did, because like me and Alexis have done it before at the house, and yeah, like we usually get like good shit out of it, but it's not.
Well, I mean, and honestly, like to clarify, I legitimately can't see in this video. Like I can't see his reactions. I don't know what's going on, so I didn't know how he reacted until I was able to watch the video myself.
Yeah, you made fun of me so many fucking times for my reaction.
I was just like, we had to like edit in parts where it was like zooming in on the visible discomfort that Alan is having. It was more of like that is a genuine fucking reaction. Like if I could see him, I would have been laughing.
If anything wants to talk, you can talk through Kevin. You just speak clearly as possible with the spirit box, and he can communicate with us. Is that okay?
Okay.
Awesome.
Crazy.
Great. This is your first time meeting Kevin.
That reaction right there of me just going like, oh, okay, cool. He actually responded with okay. I asked him okay, and he said okay. Cool.
Sick.
Wasn't ready.
Great. I want to stop immediately.
So many times I was like, I want to turn this off. I sleep here, so I have relations in that bed. God damn it! Not a lot, but I've had it before for sure.
I don't want to be in your bed no more, dude. I'm so tired of the relations that you have.
Have you met Kevin before?
5th time.
Like that part looks scripted as I will say that looks like a fake reaction, but the immediate connection of like you've been over 5 fucking times to my house, like almost exactly to the T.
Yeah, so that was actually the 5th time that I have been over to Alan's house, and it was mostly due to filming in Alan's old apartment. It just wasn't really feasible for a lot, so he would always come to my house or whatever. We'd have boys' night over here, just different reasons. But now that he's in a better spot, I'm able to come over. We could do more content live. The fact that it was exactly the 5th time, and that's why Alan was like, oh shit, that's another direct response, like immediately.
A very accurate response.
Which, to preface this as well from the earlier part, I just want to make sure that if it gets cut, literally everywhere that Alan has lived, there's been activity. And I've always called it Chet because of the way it just throws shit around his house and videos and shit. So if you're named Chet, you suck.
If you guys want a deeper dive into the lore that I've had to deal with over the past, I don't know, my entire childhood, actually.
I was going to say, that was a letter, buddy. It's probably been... Oh,
it's been my entire life. So, because we want to deep dive in that, I can give a whole lore video on that. Me and Kevin could probably look at some content around the areas I used to live and go from there.
Kevin? Oh,
Kevin having the genuine freak out.
I was like, when Ellen was talking about this shit, I've never, like, I did research, like, he had me, like, look up on YouTube, like, the Estes method, shit like that, like, how it would be so it was a little bit easier to shoot this video. And in all the videos I saw, I never really, like, saw it have a, like, direct name, like, and it was clear as shit in the spirit box. And so whenever it was like Kevin, I was like, Kevin, wait,
that's me.
The radio knows my name.
Are you okay with Kevin being here?
It was so crazy that happened. And it happened twice actually in the video. It was so crazy to the point where I had to record a part while I was editing of explaining that nightlight in the bathroom, and we didn't notice it until I went to go edit.
Yeah. So Al was like, "Hey man, got a minute? I need you to hop on Discord like right now. I gotta show you something."
Yeah, it was this. Yeah, no, those night lights again, and I've tested it like every night since this has happened to see if I can like replicate it somehow. The night light is dark activated, so like when it gets dark, the night light comes on. So nothing. If you put your hand in front of it, obviously it's not gonna flicker that way because nighttime dark activation. I've probably seen it in the corner of my eye a few times since then. I just refuse to look at it out of pure terror.
It's just shit trying to take a shit.
Go stick.
No.
Is he bothering you?
You keep saying I have a wrinkly dick, dude. What do you think?
It's in here.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
I keep pausing it so many times during the session, but I think that was the part where I was like, oh, this is actually kind of scary what he just said. I think this is when the fear really started setting in for me doing this.
The visible discomfort. Just, he's, okay, so.
Yeah, it's in here is a wild thing to hear from a fucking radio skipping through multiple stations at like 128 skips per second.
Yeah.
That's fine. Is there anything you want to tell us about where we're going next?
I don't.
Okay. Do you not know where we're going next?
Army.
We are literally going to go to a cemetery that held Confederate soldiers.
I am so bummed the way that this worked out for us because this was like a perfectly almost like you could say it was a scripted moment almost how perfect this was lining up for us. We were going to go to that cemetery. It was a Confederate Army cemetery. We had the footage in SS Method before we went there telling us Army and then going on about shit like that.
And then the emergency thing too.
That was nuts.
So I don't even know if we're going to keep that part in this video. So just to explain it, it's on the way to that specific cemetery. There's an emergency room, like, and a big ass red neon sign that says emergency. It's literally across the street. So
we were literally yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was gonna say so it was it does look like it's scripted just because it was like, and we saw it later, we were like, holy shit, like emergency. So after we filmed this, on the way there we start connecting dots and shit,
which was like stupid as we were like driving by and we're like, oh, hospital emergency. I was like, holy shit, hospital emergency. Kevin, get your phone out and record.
Really busy at that time of night, you know, in Middleburg. Just oddly
for the first time in like 20 years, yeah, for some ungodly reason, it was like, we're gonna be super active tonight.
Like everybody and their dickhead mom decided they were gonna go shopping at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
So it was a bit of an emergency situation area. They were constantly running out of coffins. And that led to more and more deaths as it built up. So that's kind of crazy.
Bitch, I wasn't talking to you.
Because on the mic or not.
That was probably the only time like you actually said anything while I was already speaking. I want to point that out also.
Yeah, I was just Alan said, anything you hear, say it.
So it's kind of crazy, like, you wouldn't say anything while I was, like, going on over the topic that we had to talk about.
Yeah.
But that was the one time that it happened. Like, you wanted me to go back to saying something, maybe. You could try to say that at least.
It's weird trying to debunk our own video, too. Like, we're trying to, like, see it from a skeptical point of view, but it's...
Honestly, though.
But the problem is that, like, that it was legit. And that's what I think makes it a little bit harder because people do this shit on the fucking internet all the time, dude. It really sucks.
And you always look at it. Yeah. You always look at those videos on the internet and be like, oh, yeah, they probably did this. It's a stage because they did this light over here. And now we're the ones doing it. And it's like, we can't disprove ourselves right now. at least right now.
Well, and I mean, we can say things that would try and disprove us if we weren't the ones that experienced it. That's what I'm saying is like, I can't, like, I'm not gonna lie. There's no fucking reason for it.
No.
So, but again, it's like we're having a hard time disproving ourselves just because we were there. But it did look scripted. A lot of this shit did look scripted, honestly. Though, like while we're watching it, it looks like this was set up. But I think that's what makes it so much more interesting is the fact that it truly was not. I mean, say what you want, the atmosphere in that room was creepy anyway. I mean, obviously you as the viewer wouldn't know that because you weren't in there. But I just mean we were there in complete silence. Obviously I wasn't. I was listening to that radio flipping through. You're talking exactly. It's like, but it felt the right atmosphere for what we were trying to convey.
It felt wrong. It just felt wrong.
But right for the fucking video.
Is there anything you would like to say to Kevin before we go?
Watch.
Watch what?
That was the first one I noticed. I didn't see the original first one that you guys saw previously until the video was like almost finished. I went back and added the music and sound effects, and that's when we noticed that actual first one. But this is the one that I actually called out to you to come look at.
Yep.
The fact that you're wearing bunny ears as a mask is just... It's us. It's so us. It's so
Pretty
so
chill.
on brand.
Pretty chill, dude.
It's my laundry basket. Flex.
Yeah, dude. Sick basket.
Thanks, dude.
Under.
Where?
Please don't say under my bed, dude. Please don't say under my
If you
bed.
touch my tootsies, I'm
Under
done.
what? Okay, we are going to go
You
now.
backed up,
Thank
too.
you for talking to us again. Anything you want to say before we turn it off? Okay,
I'm coming.
that's great. You're coming with? Are you coming with us?
Like the brain response of like that reaction, and then like me actually processing what was just said.
Big. I'm still hung up on the whole, you're like underwear, and then you visibly take a step back, like,
Yeah, like physically, you see me like.
Chet, if you touch my tootsies, I'm gonna murder the guy that's in my bed. Like, I'm just gonna kill
my
the guy.
balls while I'm sleeping, dude. I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna come, and then I'm gonna be very upset.
Like the fact that I was like, my first initial reaction was like I was having a real conversation with somebody. Like, okay, yeah, cool, man, you're coming. Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing here? You're not real.
So Chet, you do understand that we can't see you, right?
Sure.
Okay. Can I ask why?
Okay.
Sick.
Safe.
Like it's safe there, or is it for my safety, or for Kevin's safety?
Kill.
I think we're ended right there, actually.
That was immediate, no cut. Just want to point that out. That was my first like genuine reaction. All right, let's cut this shit out right now.
So we're gonna put a pin in this. All right.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, guy.
Yeah, like shit wasn't just crazy as the last like I don't know. I can't remember how long you were in there. Maybe 20 minutes.
I have no idea. Actually, I did not look at the time or pay attention to
Probably
it.
less than that.
It felt
Actually, yeah. But
It felt-
with how little I cut out.
it felt like I was like there for a while though. Honestly.
Yeah, you lose track of time in there, dude. It could be 5 minutes, it could be 5 hours. There's just no telling when you're locked in there.
And I was fucking locked in, dude.
Kevin really wants to push us forward a little bit, like push the envelope with this method, and he wants to do the Gantzfield method also, which you guys don't know what that is. It's pretty fucking intense, and we're probably gonna do it.
Oh, I'm so down to do shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
run it.
I really want to, I don't know what it's called, but it's like whenever you have the, you just hear white noise pretty much, but you blindfold yourself, same thing as S's method, you have the radio station flipping through, blindfolded, someone next to you is asking questions, and you're just trying to draw on a piece of paper what you're hearing or like what you're seeing in that. I want to give that one a shot. I'm terrified to do it, but I want to give it a shot. So after seeing that footage that we captured at the house, we were like, man, we need a better camera.
And this is where expenses start to come in a little bit harder.
We had to buy brand new mics. We had to buy the equipment, the EMF reader, the spirit box, which is like a fucking $90 thing, by the way, if you didn't know that. I was lucky I had headphones for this.
It was worth it in the end, honestly.
Oh, 100%, dude. I'm proud of this video.
It hurts knowing that we had to spend money on it.
And we're about to do it again.
Ooh. Yeah, no, we do for our next one. Got a couple of things to cooking up.
Maybe you fucking like and subscribe. Maybe you enter a giveaway. Maybe you get free shit. Maybe you see us do crazy things. Maybe you subscribe to the OnlyFans. Who knows? Yeah, and with the new camera, we didn't know how to operate the fucking mics with the camera, so that's why we had so many audio issues in the beginning. We spent 45 minutes trying to figure that out after the fact.
Where are we? We're at Oak Lawn Cemetery.
So, getting into this part, the original plan was that we leave early before the sun went down to go to the location that we were filming at, kind of scout the places we need to scout out, make sure we're going to the right places and we're not doing anything that would be disrespectful to the surrounding graveyard. Instead, we went and played Gauntlet Legends. Kevin was like, dude, I got my Nintendo 64 to work. And I was like, bet.
I would have backtracked a little bit more on that because originally Alan's idea was, let's just go the fuck out there at like midnight, 10 o'clock at night. And I was like, maybe we should get out there just a little bit earlier. It was my idea to go early, and then I was like, you want to go play Gauntlet for a little bit, dude? To be fair, our wives were just like, they were talking a lot, and
they were just talking.
I like my attention span was kind of so I was like, you know what? Let's go play bits in Nintendo 64.
Yeah. So let that be a lesson that every time that Kevin has a good idea, he will immediately follow up with a bad idea.
Always go for the first one, dude.
Yeah, I was like, let's go out at midnight. It's scary. It sets the fucking ambiance. There'll probably be less cars around, which for the little bum nowhere anyway, so that really didn't matter much. But yeah, no, Gauntlet Legends was a good time.
Some would say it was worth it. Others would say it made this video very fucking difficult.
Remember at one point, like, we got out there and we were like, man, we can't scrap this. We're out here. I drive an hour and a half to get to your house, dude. Like, we can't do this like a second week in a row. We have no third backup plan.
And honestly, what drove that whole thing was the whole audio issue, because the mic has a slot to fit into the camera that we bought. But come to find out, it wasn't like mounted properly or whatever. It wasn't actually capturing the audio. So thank God Alan had the sense to say, you know what? Let's just use our phones just to be on the safe side, because we had no way of even playing back the video. We never figured that out on this camera. It was kind of stupid.
There's like a good 30 minutes of us in the car trying to like look up shit for this camera.
just trying to do the playback so we could figure out if we got audio or not.
Content's hard, man. Content's hard. It's not just going out and filming. It's planning and buying equipment, unfortunately.
Yeah, but we should plan better, you know?
We're getting there. The next haunted video we do, which may or may not be coming around in October, who knows? Yeah, we're gonna have like a full plan, and it's gonna be crazy because me and Kevin don't plan anything.
I strongly feel like everything is gonna go to shit because we're gonna plan it.
And that's kind of where we fucked up. There's supposedly an
Couldn't see a goddamn thing.
It took a good hour and a half before our eyes actually adjusted to like how dark it was out there. And it also didn't help that like off in the distance there's like a dog food processing plant that's lit up like the fucking 4th of July. So it's like you have this glaring fucking light off in the distance and then pitch black.
Every time you would like adjust to the darkness, your eye would catch the giant gleaming dog food tower
somewhere that marks the 155 unclaimed bodies, essentially. No, I mean, it's way too dark for us to see. No, you can't tell because we have the infrared camera on. Yeah, we can't see a damn thing.
That was a gunshot. Can't even hear the video. I tried to like enhance the audio because I know I heard a gunshot, but like you can't even hear it in the video. So I don't know why I kept that in there. I should have cut that out.
It's just like, oh, they're in a bad area. That's a bad graveyard. There's gunshots in the middle of the night. Ew.
Straight though, I will say.
Yeah, that's fair.
Alright, start heading back the way, I guess.
So anyway, we decided we were going to start recording a little bit of extra footage while
there's a public road like maybe 50 feet from like where we were standing at that point. Again, cars keep driving by, so we're trying to like play it safe. I don't know if we're allowed to be there. The cemetery's not fenced in any capacity. There's no like.
Yeah, I mean, so it was just one of those deals where we were trying to make sure that we weren't interrupted. Honestly, I think that's all that would end up happening if somebody were to like pull up or whatever. Most of Florida's graveyards are it's like a after dusk, you're not supposed to be there type of deal or whatever, but some of them aren't, and this one didn't necessarily say, at least that we could see.
Again, the fear was just somebody coming out there, seeing us, being like, what are these two gay bears doing out here with a couple of camcorders in my pap cemetery?
I feel like that's how it would go down too. Damn.
I thought it was the spirit box?
Fucking, I don't know, like 20 minutes walking around trying to find a spot to do this.
Yeah, so it was something like that. It wasn't super hard to find. We just kind of had to finally decide to stop and do it. But we wanted something that gave like a decent backdrop. You can kind of see the light in the background from that dog chow place. The footsteps thing was kind of wild though, because the footsteps that we heard sounded like somebody walking on a floor.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like somebody just running in the woods. Yeah. It sounded like footsteps, dude. I was like, oh shit.
Like there was a gravel road, but like it still wouldn't be able to mimic the sound that we heard at least.
We were all the way in the back away from the gravel road though.
That's true.
That's where we heard it. And I mean, my hearing's not fucking great, dude. I'm in my 30s, but the fact that I heard it all the way in the back where it was just a tree line, that's where I was like, oh, that's weird.
That happens again later on in the video. Whenever you're in the SS method, where like I heard a lot of crazy shit coming from the tree line.
What's that?
It like went 3. Huh, since I sat down. Let's put on the professional bunny mask.
The one thing we didn't invest in.
What am I doing? How did we get up here?
A $2 mask.
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sit down here.
Could have went like Walmart and just picked it up real quick.
Hopefully not sit on a snake because, you know, we're in the woods.
Can't see shit.
Yeah, so like we're trying to find a place to sit down and film this little dumb SS method, and we're like, yeah, we'll just lay down on the ground. We don't have much of an option. And Cap's like, oh yeah, it's like really dangerous snakes right now roaming around this area. I'm like, what the f, dude?
So Alan looks like I want this as like a phone screensaver, just Alan going gremlin mode. Meh.
I didn't really notice it.
Meh. Did you say snakes? This is my pappy's grave.
This is my papa's grave. You get out of here, bears.
Papa knows that there's snakes everywhere. You bears ain't supposed to be around here.
We are active.
Any of the 155 lost souls that would like to speak through Alan?
Speak.
Well, I have been speaking. Would you like to speak with us? Would anybody like to speak through Alan? Would anybody like...
Which we didn't even notice that until we edited this part together, I think.
Yeah. Yep. That was well, Alan had caught that. That was another one of those where he was in the process of editing, and I got on, and he was like, "Hey, let me show you this before we start gaming."
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Speaking. Would you like to speak with us? Alan? Would anybody like...
I don't know, like, if that noise came from the spirit box or if that was like near you, because I don't recall hearing "it's cold" or any voice at that point. But I was also like you see here, something was touching my elbow. It may have been grass. I don't know, but my elbow was pretty far off the grass at this point. But yeah, I don't know where the sound came from.
Yeah, there's another time that it happens too, that it's not from the spirit box because you don't repeat it back. And then there's a time after that where we legit hear it, and it definitely didn't come from the spirit box. And then I repeated it, which was freaky as shit.
Oh my god!
Because I heard that clear as shit whenever I went back and rewatched it.
I don't know if we're thinking about the same thing or not.
Are there any Confederate soldiers that are buried here that would like to make themselves known?
Crawling in my skin.
Kevin, speak.
Alan.
This animal I have become.
Was any...
See, it said yes to the spirit box, and I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
I didn't say it, but it was a very clear yes.
Yeah.
Would the person resting here like to speak?
I am.
You are. Would you like to say something to Alan?
In here. On.
I heard the "on" that time.
Yeah. And I say it in the video also, but like when I said Kevin's name earlier, I said my name. That wasn't like a definitive. I say this in the video. It wasn't a definitive. I heard that. That might have been like me trying to hear something, and that's what my brain came up with, as far as I'm aware. Like, it's a possibility.
Right.
It felt like I was surrounded the entire time, so I think it's just an amount of spirits that could have been around me that made it so hard to hear anything clear.
I mean, whenever it comes to this, like, I didn't have that same feeling that you did, and that's why we did have two separate. Well, we had two completely separate feelings, and that's why, like, whenever it comes to this part, I don't really have much to say other than like where I'm picking up that I didn't hear before, like shit through the spirit box or away from the spirit box, wherever we're hearing it from.
I was gonna ask you how you felt. I never asked you how you felt during this moment.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think I was just more uncomfortable in general. Like, and I don't like, not with like where we were at. Like, that didn't make a shit to me. It was more like just how ungodly hot.
Physically.
Yeah, ungodly hot. I think I told you, we probably didn't catch it on camera, but like whenever I sat down in the grass too, it felt like something stabbed me in the arm a couple times, like almost like like a sticker bush or something of that nature. But I mean, there's sand spurs and shit everywhere in Lake City, but I mean, like, that's what my mind went to, and then afterwards my arm felt just a little hot, and then it just went away, and I even rubbed my hand on the grass to see if there was anything to catch it, and there wasn't. So
the feeling of like being down here, it's kind of nuts. Like, I started like seeing shit, like with the blindfold on, right? I don't know how to describe the feeling outside of, like, it just felt like I didn't put two and two together until I was driving home with, I think, Alexis away from Kevin's house at like, was it 12:30 in the morning when we left?
Yeah.
I was telling what happened, me and Estes method, to Alexis, my wife. I put it together. I was like, oh, I was at a funeral, or I was at a cemetery, and they could have been gathering around me because I was laying down in front of this statue or tombstone type thing.
Yeah, and I mean, the whole feeling the grass thing, we didn't catch that on video. That was whenever we had cut, and we were kind of picking this shit up. Whenever you had talked to me about it after you guys had gotten home and we got back on, that's what you had said, is it was almost like people like surrounding you as you were going down into a grave, like you were at a funeral or something, was the feeling.
Yes. Another thing that we didn't get on video was when I got home. And the spirit, like, so we got home, it was like 1:30, maybe 2-ish, and I set my bags down, my bag has all the equipment in it, and the spirit box starts making the weirdest fucking noises I have not heard it make.
Chet was pissed.
I texted Kevin, but I was so tired at that point. I was like, I'm ignoring this. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm hot. I'm sweaty. I want to go to sleep.
I'm trying to find the names of people that we looked up earlier.
Yeah, not me trying to prepare for the video and like did all the research earlier today, try to pull out that research, and then everything started happening.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Heard.
Yeah, I heard that. That was crazy. Was that you?
Go.
Go.
Was that the spirit box saying go, or is that something else?
That's
You heard that
that's
too,
what I
right?
was telling you. Is like I didn't hear. That's what I was saying. It sounded like go outside of the spirit box because of how clear it was, and then it's like I heard it and said it.
Go.
That's crazy.
Go where?
That's
Somebody in the comments of the video had actually like said the same thing, and I actually went back after I watched it and told Alan, I was like, dude, did you catch that part? And he was like, I didn't, but somebody else did.
Yeah, someone messaged me. I forgot who it was, but someone messaged me about it and was like, yo, they said this at this time. You didn't catch it. I was like, I didn't catch it. That's crazy. Yeah, that was definitely on the outside.
Mind you, it's literally the middle of the night. There is nobody anywhere near us, and at this point we're at the very, very back of the cemetery, which is it's a good distance from the road. I mean, even if people were walking on the sidewalk at this time talking, there's absolutely no way that we would have caught that.
A little what?
Screaming.
Was there a lot of screaming?
Was it bad? Was it that bad? What fucking reminds me of.
Did you have a bad time? So was there some screaming? It's crazy.
The thing I was going to say before I paused it the last time was I want to get better about doing this, of like following directions while I'm asking questions to you. Like it said go. I should have started wandering around, seeing what was going to happen. I should have said come on. I should have followed it somewhere.
Yeah, but I mean, that's arbitrary thing to try and follow. Go is a little bit easier. You could start walking away. But like come on, it's like where there was no direction for you to come along. You know what I mean?
The direction was to the wood line where that noise came from, I believe. That's what I would assume.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying.
That's something I want to get better about, and I'm seeing it now. I definitely want to try that, even though I'm petrified to go by myself into the darkness. But whatever, cross that bridge when we get there.
That's how I live my life.
One gate at a time.
In the darkness.
Fast and furious, woke reapers.
Tell me some more detail about that and what you mean by under.
Black.
Yeah, it's very, very dark out here.
Kevin, do you want to explain this part for yourself? What you thought that meant?
It just said black, dude. We're in a Confederate gravesite. What do you think I thought?
We were editing. He was like, I was so worried of what you said before that.
I truly, I was. I was. Yeah. There was no telling what the Alan asked me at that point. And whenever I said black, I was like, the first thing that came to my mind while I'm sitting there doing this is literally, I say the word black and I'm like, shit. 155 unmarked Confederate soldiers are buried here somewhere. There's got to be one of those assholes still dicking off.
One out there being a little ghost racist. Probably the funniest part about that. In my mind, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, it's dark outside. It's crazy.
God, we worked so hard. Please don't take this video away from us.
I would have kept that part in if that had happened.
That's the worst part, because it would have been the best proof.
It would have been the only thing that made me start believing.
There's racist ghosts, dude. Sorry.
The only ghost I know is a racist ghost.
Loud.
That was kind of loud. What the f was that?
Such a genuine reaction out of me too.
I mean, I didn't even hear the mommy. That's the weird part. And it did not sound like it came from the spirit box.
Because it did not come from the spirit box.
Yeah.
Kind of now realizing this, making this video right now, that a lot of things happened that did not come through the spirit box.
Yeah. Because as you can hear, the static constantly chiming off.
I don't have an explanation for that. I heard it in the video. I just saw my fucking reaction. I was like, what the f was that?
Good times.
You got anything to debunk that with? Like what that could have been? Anything you could think of?
Mommy, no.
I mean, no, dude.
I was like, was there a band of orphans that are hiding out in the graveyard?
I thought maybe it was the spirit box saying loud, but that's clearly E at the end of that.
Yeah.
That part gives me chills, man. Out of anything in this video, that part gives fucking chills.
You mean that part is chill, dude?
Do it.
Do what?
Do it.
What do you mean by that?
I think that's when fear really started setting in after the mommy thing, and then that.
What the fuck was that? Do it, do it, do it, do it.
What was going through your head whenever you said do it, like back to back?
Nothing. At this point in time, I'm literally like zoned the fuck out. So every time I do this, I shut my brain off. I try not to have any thought. Honestly, what honestly screwed me up was whenever I said black and my mind immediately went to like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like I started thinking, and so there was like pauses between what I was like, whatever I was trying to listen.
Not a lot though.
No, not a lot, but still, like in my mind, I'm like, wait, okay, I'm thinking too much. I need to like just shut off. You know what I mean?
You will have to do like a disassociate when you're doing this.
I'm super good at anything.
Some say it's because I have a crazy childhood trauma. What are you, my therapist? You gotta go.
Alan tried to jack me off at his bed, so I'm just kind of traumatized. I just disassociate whenever he's near me.
Yeah, but you came.
I didn't say you failed. I said you tried. I just didn't want to say you succeeded. No one's ever going to tell you succeed in this life. Piece of shit.
Just like Grandpa.
God, it's hot.
Anger.
It did get like weirdly hotter at that point. It felt like I was next to a fire at that point.
We talk about it later in the video too. Like as we start walking away from the back of the cemetery, it literally like cooled off a significant amount, a noticeable amount.
Yeah. I don't have an explanation for
Weird
that
times.
either, actually. I got nothing for that. It sucked. It got really hot. It sucked.
Yeah, no, it was burning up, and then you walk 10 or 15 feet away from where we were at, and it noticeably got cooler.
It's almost like the wind stopped when we were like there, and then we started walking away, and the wind started again. That's literally how it fucking felt. Yeah. Kind of crazy. The earth stood still for this conversation.
Like you're angry?
Since you're mad at me?
Are you angry about what happened?
I'm a little pissed.
Me too.
I don't know what I was expecting out of that. I'm a little peeved. I died, so it kind of bums me out.
Yeah, dude, took a cannonball to the dick. Turns out they're not so good at stitching dicks back on. I died.
Survived the war. Got syphilis. I died.
I'm a little
This
pissed.
sucks.
Yeah, I'm a little pissed, dude.
Everyone thinks I'm a fucking racist, dude. This place sucks.
Can you
Can I what?
Fly over me, dude.
do it?
That part again,
Don't
man.
know what you want me to do.
Like, literally, I felt defeated. Like, what do you want me to do, man? Third time. What?
Good times.
So not getting much.
It was pretty crazy.
Was it? I felt like somebody was sitting on my f***ing chest.
That part. That's the different feeling. Alan felt like he was surrounded. I felt like my chest was extremely heavy.
It's always crazy coming out of the spirit box. I'm not getting much of anything, but you don't know until you get the pieces together.
Right.
As far as your chest being heavy, do you feel like it was like a tight sensation or like somebody like pushing?
I mean, the best description is as if I were laying on my back, like somebody was physically sitting on my chest. That's what it felt like. That's why I was just like, very
So
uncomfortable.
like actual physical pressure as opposed to like a feeling of an anxiety attack?
Yes.
Gross.
I got ghost cheeks on my fucking tits.
No, there was a lot of noises coming from the wood line over there. I know you can't see it on the camera, but that's a whole wood line. Like I heard a straight up noise over there. I can't remember what you said exactly, but you kept saying "do it." You said anger, which is kind of crazy. I asked what you meant by "do it," but I didn't get a whole explanation out of that.
Right.
It wasn't very direct, but it was still a crazy feeling like out here.
You look physically drained in this now.
Oh yeah, no, I told you like that. So after Alan's house and after this, I could have went to sleep. I'm usually up until about 2 or 3 in the morning. I have pretty bad insomnia, but literally after doing the Estes method both times, I could have crashed.
It always feels that way when you get done with it, because it's like, and it could just be like the fact that you're blindfolded, it's dark, you're hearing white noise. It could be because due to that fact, but the theory is that you're just so drained because spirits are using you. It kind of just like drains your energy doing that. That's the theory.
I mean, honestly, it could go either way. I mean, it was also draining being outside, with it being as hot as it was and feeling that way. But I mean, again, the physical feeling of somebody sitting on my chest was there as well. And I can't really account heat for that.
No.
So,
Can't say you're out of breath because we're sitting down.
Right. And that's kind of how it feels, or that's how it felt at that time. Somebody just sitting on your chest, you can't really you're breathing obviously, but you feel like you can't catch your breath for whatever fucked up reason, as if somebody's pushing on your chest. And so I mean, I could have been tired from just that feeling in and of itself, but that doesn't explain how it was at your house either.
Yeah. I mean, that's really, I mean, we could probably end it right here if you'd like, but yeah, that's really about it, man. I don't think really much happened. Like the EVP thing was kind of a letdown. I was really hoping something was going to happen with that.
Yeah. No, that is it.
I was So excited.
We didn't hear anything. In fact, we thought we heard something, but it ended up being a vehicle in it. About the only thing that we're not showing now is whenever we're at the mausoleum talking about the differences in temperature while we're doing the EMF.
Yeah.
Like, we literally got to where there was gravel, and we were like, damn, it's like, I feel cooler. Like, it feels a lot nicer now all of a sudden. That's probably the last, like, good thing or good shit that we got out of it. Right.
Yeah. I really did. I'm proud of this video. I'm proud of the process it took to make this video. I'm proud of the money that we spent on the video. I'm proud of the way it came out, despite it only having 101 views.
No, 100%. This is probably the first video that we put as much effort into it. And by that, I mean funds, physical time, scouting locations, trying to figure out what was going to work best. So just pure effort that we actually put into making this.
We got like so many of these like we want to do, but we want to space them out as much as possible. But yeah, we do have some things planned for hopefully October. We'll see what happens. It's spooky season. We want to do spooky shit.
We'd like for these videos to do a little bit better too. That way we know that this is the content that you guys are after. Any interaction helps. We do want to do a little bit better each time with these at least. And then, you know, if we get to the point, we'll start being able to actually go further, do more historical areas that are quote unquote supernatural hotspots. We just need to, we need you guys. We need you guys to let us know.
No. Yeah, no, he's 100% correct. Can't make the videos without you guys. We felt like you guys really liked the last video, the ones that did watch it. I got people texting me out of random about it, and you out of random about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was very cool, and we like to make more of these videos in addition to making silly gaming content. Make sure you like and subscribe, and maybe we'll, I don't know, tickle Chet's balls.
I'm already there, dude. Okay, bye!
Bye!